As you arrive at the exhibition, it is clear this is going to be no ordinary display of art. From the very start, you are greeted by Dutch artist Dan Roosegaard's magical pathway of digital flowers. They respond to physical movement and sound as you enter the exhibition. Digital design is now even beginning to offer new meaning to objects we take for granted. This digital clock, for instance. And if you wanted to know how windy the weather might be, you only have to look at the digital tree on the wall that moves according to how much it's blowing outside. Louise Channon is the exhibition's co-curator.
It's an incredibly international exhibition. We have nearly 35 artists from across the globe, all contributing to works in the show. But also lots of the works involve a kind of global audience. So they are inviting global participation. So there's not just a single author in some of the works, but a kind of a really global participation rate. So actually you yourself could be part of the works, whether you're based here or in Korea or in Australia. I think my favourite piece is Julius Pop's work behind me. It's a very poetic investigation into how we are using our kind of networked environments. Words are taken from the internet, very heavily used words in certain news sources that are then displayed on the moving energy chains that you see behind me. So the work's constantly flowing and it's constantly dynamic and constantly moving. But it gives you a sense of what's going on across the globe.
Worldwide communications, from phones to flight patterns, leave digital traces behind. American designer Aaron Koblin reveals the flight patterns of aircraft as they travel across the United States and then around the globe. Interactivity is very important. The innovation of the Turkish designer Mehmet Atkin is matched by what the visitor can do with it, allowing everyone to take part in an exciting digital approach to body painting. It is, in the end, all about the art of digital design, and while digital code and colours can be compelling or even disturbing, the extremely complicated nature of digital architecture can also recreate the simplicity of nature itself that is pure beauty. Here is a screen showing a dandelion pod with some help from a hairdryer. This is a collaboration between Norwegian, Danish and British artists, providing an example perhaps of the exhibition's most memorable impression, that the digital world is truly a global phenomenon.